Hey guys, this is Aaron from Legend Kill Gaming. Today, I want to talk about my tips and tricks for Genshin Impact. Okay guys, so tip number one, only focus on two characters. I know that can sound like not much at all, but trust me, it makes a big help, especially when you don't focus on more than one or two. So, as you can see right here, I got Zhongling, she's level 60, I'm only AR 33, her, and I've also focused on Noelle. Now Noelle is probably my strongest person. And it's simply easier to just focus on two characters, because if you look right here, I got Faisal, Barbara, even Venti. To be honest, I ran out of experience to even try leveling them up. So when I hit like AR 35, I may not have enough unless I start farming. So that's probably one of the biggest tips. You have to just focus on two, and the only reason you're focusing on two is for the Abyss. Alright, so tip number two is for you to focus on your weapons. So simply put, your weapons are your biggest damage dealers, because without good weapons, you're not going to do as much damage. So like Zhongling, I got her Crescent Pike, that's probably one of the best DPS weapons that are polearm. Currently, she's the only one that can use polearms. After 1.1 comes out, there should be plenty after that. So as you see, I got it maxed out, 60 out of 60, and if I go to enhance it even further, I need more materials, and it requires picture rate 35. It is best to be farming these materials right now, simply because it'd be easier. As soon as you hit AR 35, you can just level up your weapon, boom, big damage increase. Right here on Noelle, same thing. I got a 60 out of 60, go to enhance. Sadly, they both need exactly the same materials, and that makes it a little bit different. But same thing, AR 35, 60 out of 60. On to tip number three. Tip number three is actually your talents. So if we look at Zhongli here, go to her talents. You would think maybe artifacts would be one of the next ones, but in all honesty, artifacts are not reliable. You can get great artifacts and you can get crappy artifacts. It goes both ways, but your talents is the one sure way you can actually increase your damage. And it's not by a little. I mean, like right here, I got my two main characters, I got them maxed out for their talents. And I can't do anything else until I send the character. But like, look at this, got Pyronadal level 7, and even this Gooba level 7. It's a lot of extra damage, and it goes hand in hand. After a higher weapon talent or higher weapon ascension, you can go on to start focusing on talents. Right now is a good time for me to be focusing on them, because I can just be farming away. And then if I look right here at Noelle, I did the same thing with her. Her talents are all maxed out as much as I can get it, which is really great. So now not only does she do more damage, but especially Noelle, she does more healing. Even though Noelle is my main damage dealer, she's also one of my secondary healers, so it really helps out. So please, don't focus on your artifacts, focus on the talents. The last tip I will give is to not focus on artifacts until closer to AR 40. If you have two characters maxed out on weapons, talents, and have the required materials to upgrade their levels, weapons, and talents once you hit a new threshold AR level, then do work on getting the correct artifacts for the characters that you are working on. The increase in the power in some of the artifacts isn't worth the required amount of time that you would take spending resin. While working on Noelle, it took me forever to get the retracing Bolod artifacts. Those only drop as a 4 or 5 star, and there's only one domain that drops them. Plus at AR 30, I would only receive one 4-star artifact per 20 resin. There are 3 types of artifacts that can drop in that domain, and sometimes a 4-star artifact may not drop at all. Also, if you do get the correct artifact to drop, it can have terrible stats. And then you may even get a duplicate of that artifact you already currently own. That happened to me several times. Trying to get those correct artifacts costed me probably close to 1,000 resin. Like I said before, below AR 40, don't waste your resin and time on artifacts, because those are never guaranteed. Please obliterate the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe. Thanks!